Okay, so here we can see a few models I've been working on. This is an old model. I've had him a long time. He was my tyrant for a while. He needs a repaint, he needs a respray. He was never kind of completely finished, and now with the new theme he really needs a repaint, so get him sorted. But I've added this to his back. It's a spare part from the stonehorn kit, and he's going to count as my BSB, Battle Standard Bearer. Because I think it would look cool, and I think that looks cool, and I like the fact it's on his back rather than him holding it. And yeah, I've done this little knobbler on his shoulder, holding a crossbow. I've got an old dark elf shield. If you watch the battle report, I beat the dark elves, and my friend kindly gave me one of the spare shields he had, so I put that on there. I also played a chaos player recently. He gave me some spare chaos shields, so they can turn up on a few models here and there. And yeah, that's him. He's kind of got this big standard going on, so he's going to be my battle standard bearer. And then I've also been working on this big fella. Now this is a stonehorn. It's going to be the rare version rather than the hero version. I'm not going to put a hunter on it. I'm just going to run it with the normal beast rider. And he's going to have probably the harpoon gun, mainly because the snare chain and the throwing spear are all range 12. If I'm in range of 12, I'm going to charge you. I'm not going to stand there and shoot. So yeah, I've got quite a bit further on him from the last video. You probably saw him in the background of. So if I just pick him up a second, he's not glued to the base yet. I've done a little bit of basing work, not much. Just put the little pile of bones that you get in the box plastic, and then I've added a couple of rocks that are just sort of tree bark, just to give it more variety. It'd then be gravelled, and there'd be a mixture of the gravel and the grass, as you saw in the ones in the earlier video. And I also have done more work on him. So this little one here that just seems a bit random actually goes under his foot, and I think it looks really cool because he was slightly lifting his leg up anyway, and it sort of gives him more of a menacing look. So I've done a bit of gap filling with some green stuff, which took quite a while, and I've built the saddle. I've added on the tail. I've added on these two horns here that I hadn't stuck on before, and I've completely built the saddle with this very flimsy. I'm still very worried about that and how long it's going to last in terms of transporting the model and things like that. But it's a really cool saddle. Haven't built the rider yet because I'm kind of toying with what accessories I want, and it's got this amazing tail. Love this tail. As you can see, he's green stuffed in a lot of the gaps, so we're just letting that dry out, and then we probably need to sand it a little bit just to smooth it off. Maybe, depends how it dries in the end. This is liquid green stuff. It's the first time I've kind of used this product, apart from on my Tech Marine that you'd seen before. So yeah, that's the progress of my stonehorn. Very, very happy with him. Still got lots to do. Basically, in the actual model construction, I've only got the rider left to build, like just to build the model. But then essentially you just get a whole sprue of accessories. You got like this Empire guy hanging off a hook. You've got this like big hunk of meat. That's his head, which for some reason is separate. You've got barrels on one of the sprues. I don't know if it's this one. Yeah, you've got like bags of blades. You've got hangman's noose. Here it is. You've got a roast chicken hanging on a hook, which I just think is awesome. So yeah, there's quite a bit of optional stuff that you can add. Like on here, you've kind of got the arrows or the spears, depending which one you go with. You've got the bow launcher. You've got several different heads. You've got these bits, which are actually the Thunder Tusks horns, but obviously I'm not using them, so I don't know I'm sure I'll find a use for them somewhere, maybe on a bit of scenery or something random. And yeah, there's quite a few bits there just that you can put on if you want. Most of this route is just accessories and random things. I'm not sure where that stick's supposed to go. I don't even know which version of the model that's supposed to be on. But yeah, that's how far I've got with the stonehorn and my BSB. So again, this is for the 750 game, well, Warhammer World battle that we're doing. Not 100% sure if I'm using the battle standard bearer. Definitely going to take the stonehorn. Don't know if I'm using the battle standard bearer. Anyway, I've got to pop off because someone's at the door. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.